lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. The love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do and I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving off balls. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do, I'm always in the dark. Living in a public and give us balls. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart. A total eclipse of the heart. A total eclipse of the heart.
Welcome back, everybody.
I did not condone that song.
What are you talking about? That's like the greatest music video ever made for Total Eclipse of the Heart. Right there. That is, for anybody wondering, that is a clip from the movie Dead Snow 2. If you haven't seen Dead Snow and Dead Snow 2, Dead Snow 2 is better than the first one. The first one's first one's got subtitles you gotta read, and it's okay. It's an alright movie, but you have to watch Dead Snow to watch Dead Snow 2, and Dead Snow 2 is absolutely great.
So apparently I have been told that I must.
Yeah, I can't believe we haven't watched it. Like, it's right up our alley. Like, it's the kind of thing we watch.
You watched it, you've talked about us having to watch it, but we haven't actually watched it.
I know, I can't believe it's the kind of thing we watch. Yeah. So anyway, Paco actually updated the Patreon.
I did.
Yes.
I forgot I did, actually.
Yes, you did. You actually updated the Patreon. Okay, so here we go. You can watch us here and at Paco Pete Pot Pies and on Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie, because Paco's actually been starting to upload things. Not very well, but she started doing it.
It takes time.
I've got a Teespring that's Magnum Pot Pie and a Patreon that's Magnum Pot Pie, where for $10 I'll call you a dog fucker.
And now for $20 there's another level.
Oh, we do have another level now, don't
Yes.
we? So these dog fuckers are Rhoda, BNC, Bologna, Deleted Archives, Penetration, Baylor Butthole, Chicken on a Chain, and the Wheeze. What? I forget what the $20 is.
It was a special request.
It was a special request. Yeah, it was a special request. There's a $20.
I would have to look it up.
Yeah, there is a $20 one now. Somebody specifically requested us to make. I forgot.
But they didn't
put
an actual dollar amount on it, but they did request a higher level, and we have agreed to that. So
Ume's tapeworm is waiting for Ume to eat a head of lettuce, and no luck yet.
I'm so sorry, Ume's tapeworm. We have no control over that, but we will hint very strongly to her.
Yeah. I saw a thing where, like, Taco Bell wasn't going to be using lettuce and stuff for a while, and it's like the first time in history Taco Bell's ever fought explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we have a new sponsor. They're probably going to sponsor us for a few streams this time. I was actually approached by them. It's a matchmaking service, and they figured that they watched some of our streams, watched some of the chat and stuff like that, and figured our demographic is perfect for their service.
That we should not have anybody being like, these dog fuckers are our demographic.
Well, just wait. So, without further ado, here's our sponsor.
Are you having trouble finding your ideal mate? How about any mate? Do you fear you'll be the last man or woman on Earth still not getting any? Are you using roofies to score? And yet you still hope to land that prince or princess of your dreams. Well, wake up, sleeping ugly. Because your only hope is lowered expectations. Our video library allows you to choose from thousands of chronically rejected singles, just as hard up and pathetic as you. So good luck. You'll need it.
Gina, number 294.
Hi, my name is Gina, and I'm looking for a fun, loving guy. Murder. Someone who likes long walks. Murder. Someone who likes nice, quiet dinners. Murder. And beautiful music. Murder. And someone who looks at relationships as a two-way street. I'm not expecting murder. You to treat me like a queen. Murder. I'm just a down-to-earth woman who murder loves people. So if you like fun, murder, then give me a call. Murder.
Gina, press pound 294.
Yeah, so sign up for lowered expectations. Use code POTPIE7, and there you go. Hopefully you find your mate. We've already signed Ume up for it. She doesn't know that yet.
No.
Yeah, so be perfect for her. Okay, so I don't even know if X-Derek is here, but, I figured I'd give Kay a chance to redeem herself with the lasagna. So I'm sure...
Oh, dear.
So I'm sure that this one is more of a classic lasagna than we saw last time with Kay. So here we go. Here's Kay's attempt number 2 at a lasagna.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be making like a form of lasagna dish. But
X-Derek, perfect. Here you go. You can critique Kay's second lasagna.
Oh, thank God. I was so afraid he was going to miss this, and then his dad was going to have to watch him create this and eat it. I'm so glad he came on time.
right, I have got the pasta in there and the mincemeat in here. And I was told a while back.
What do you mean insulted? Kay is making a classic lasagna right here, okay?
The answer's yes.
All right?
Yes.
Look, okay, as an Italian, if Kay does make a misstep here, maybe you can critique the process a little bit, okay?
To buy one of these. It's to cut your mincemeat up. I've never tried it before. Well, I've never used it before. I just opened it, washed it, and then... I don't know if you're supposed to wash them as soon as you get them, but...
I like how Kay's wondering if you're supposed to wash the utensils when you buy them.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're wearing something off if you do it, yeah, right?
I do. Anyway, it said to... Well, I'm thinking
Shane,
it says
welcome,
break it all
welcome.
up. Which it does do. That is awesome.
Glad to see you back.
It were only one person, so don't all say it were me. Whoever told me to buy this, I want to say a big thank you to you. Big thank you. You are my favourite fan for telling me about this. And I know you're all going to say,
Yeah, this is an older one. This may even be the origin of saute.
I told you. I can just go back through the comments to who told me. So, that is that. Yeah, I'm going to let that all cook. Oh, I'm going to let it all cook. Now, this recipe I saw didn't have any seasoning. So,
a classic Italian dish will, in fact, have no seasonings whatsoever. That's a mark of fine Italian cooking.
Decided I'm going to put saute.
Well, how is she doing so far, Kit Kat?
Kit Kat, I will not believe that until you send us some award-winning lasagna. Yes, I will be the judge of award-winning lasagna.
And some ground black pepper.
Hey, Blue Sky.
Oh, I forgot my teaspoon. Wait a minute.
Ah, yes, it's the ham bone tier on Patreon. That's what it is.
Oh.
The ham bone tier, yes. For $20, you can be declared ham bone. Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
what it was.
Yes.
I couldn't
Yes.
remember.
Yes, that's right.
But to be fair, I am dealing with a lot of extra knowledge in my head. So
You are. Paco has gone back to school, and she is studying again, Precious.
yes, I'm going for my associates. Take
Yeah.
that, Kay.
And a teaspoon
I will be honest. I cannot cook a lasagna like Kay.
Yeah.
of very lazy
That I
garlic.
believe. I believe that Kit Kat Meow, with her award-winning lasagna, cannot cook a lasagna like Kay does.
Yeah.
I would put money that Kit Kat Meow cannot cook a lasagna like Kay does.
Garlic. Don't want too much, but I've got to... You see? Can you actually see? That is garlic.
Yes, Kay, we
And
see.
if you don't believe me, I haven't moved anything. It says...
Was Big Lee... no, Full Monty. I guess Full Monty would have been well before Big Lee could have had his starring role in it.
Poor Big Lee.
Yeah, poor Big Lee. If they do a remake of the Full Monty, maybe Big Lee can be in it.
Very lazy guy. Well, it says very lazy. Chopped
Thank you,
garlic.
Nice.
Right, so let's mix all that round. Oh, I love
Sorry
this
from
mixer. Oh, you are my #1 fan.
I also.
Oh,
Kay loves that thing, but she only used it in like a couple of videos.
Yeah. Speaking of, I've been meaning to get one
Yeah.
of those, but not because of Kay.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I have a coffee mug full of bourbon.
I have a wine cooler.
Yep. So we should be able to get through this.
Did I say I'm your #1 fan? Now it does say to add the carryots. You're going to end up taking that. Turn the pan lids, the pan handles out inwards, towards away from it. Right, now that is done a little bit. Get off. Right, don't get off. Right, so yes, it's done a little bit. The meat, you can see it's done a little bit. These brown, these red bits.
I love how personally offended she is
Yeah,
when
right.
food sticks to the utensils.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I just thought about? What if they tapped the creative talents of SC World of Entertainment to do the remake of The Full Monty?
Oh.
Yeah, what what if it was written, directed, and starred Big Lee?
That I'm trying to find words that fit.
Oh well, red bits all round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that, because it did say to add
No, it's a
carrots
Jamaican
with
me
it. Now,
happy.
I've been up all morning slicing, cutting carrots into halves, quarters, you name it. I've done it. So yes, I'm going to, well, let this cook a little bit.
What's bad is
finish
now
my
I
coffee,
started doing
and
that
then
too.
see what it's like.
Yeah, we might have run this before X Derek, but I figured Kay needed this chance to redeem herself.
Right, it's had a little bit of good cooking time. Good. Well, just any cooking time, really. I have got some carrots, as I said, I've been chopping them all morning.
Oh no.
Ouch.
This is lasagna?
So, Kit Kat, when so when you add the carrots to your lasagna, do you throw them in frozen? Do you throw them in frozen like this? Just like cut it into chunks, or like do you like grate the carrots? Like, so like at what point do you add? At what point do you add the carrots? Like straight out of the freezer? Do you let them fall?
So I will mix them in. Oh, there's a red bit there. Never mind, not to worry. That's it. There we are. All carrots are mixed in with a teaspoon of garlic, some black pepper, and some salty. Salty. That's it. Just salty, not salty walty, salty.
And there you go. There's the origin of salting.
Yeah, so I knew we'd find a name eventually. We've got.
See, there was a period of time where Kay was trying to like get K-ish names for everything, and that's why her orange bowl is called a thingamajig, and her salt is called salte. So there you go.
I'm sorry. I still can't get
The carrots.
On that. So yes, the oven is on, waiting for it all to go in, but I will show you the rest. Well, the rest after. Now I think the mincemeat and the carrots.
How do you know the proper doneness for the carrots in your
There's
lasagna?
no red bits
It's
in
not
there.
done. I still
The
see
only red
pink.
bits, not red bits, they're
Hey.
actually orange bits. Oh, there's a bit of red there. Didn't see you. Over that part of carrot. I don't know if it can have to be carrot. But anyway, to me that looks all done. Oh, I love this. I really do love this. So
I like
I'm
how
going
there's like
to
a raw piece of mincemeat
into
on
wash.
that thing.
There we are.
And there's still some pink right there.
Please tell me that's a spoon. Yes, that's a spoon. Good. Just been washed. Right, so can you see that?
Yes, we can see it, Kay.
Put your glasses on, Kay, you might see something. Stupid eyes. Really stupid eyes. Yeah, you can. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've got water. Well, actually, I think it's coffee all over my eyes, my glasses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some. Oh, I don't want too much mincemeat on bottom. That's enough. And then, hold on. I need something to take the lid off the pasta. Wait a moment. I've got to find something. Now, while the pasta is still boiling...
It's still boiling? What do you mean it's still boiling, Kay? That pasta's done. What do you mean it's still boiling?
You don't keep boiling it.
I'm going to get some pasta out, and I haven't moved it that much. Can you see that? You can't see bloody dish. Come on, Kay, get a grip. Ow! Right, can you see it going in?
Yeah, Kay's last lasagna was mashed potatoes and sausages with some gravy on top.
Yeah, you can. Right, so that's pasta. Cover it all over. I think you put too much pasta in one bowl, Kay. Not to worry, don't matter. It'll all get eaten.
Yeah, it'll all get eaten.
And eaten, it's God's sake. Wherever you come from in Yorkshire, I guess. Hold on, because I'm struggling here. Now that's
struggling,
if the,
Kay.
if the pasta covered over. You see, Tekka's like. Then is some more keep draining it. I'm cooking this while I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm cooking it while I'm making it. Right.
Yeah, Boone, but is it curved?
So I'll put some more on.
Kit Kat, you're going to give this to poor Jimothy? Come on.
Mincemeat before we add to pasta. So that's another layer of mincemeat. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep, just going to keep putting pasta, mincemeat, pasta, and just till it gets to the very top. I'll show you when it gets.
Oh, next week I should do Kay's special spaghetti. Remember spaghetti and meatballs?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a classic, Kay. That's a classic, Kay. We should redo that one.
Is that the one where she around the?
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love that one. We're going to do that next week.
To the very top.
I'm so excited now.
Show you. I've put the last layer.
Yeah, remind me. Next week we're doing that one.
Why are you there? Last layer of mincemeat on. So I'm going to put a thin layer. Look at all pasta escaping. I'm going to put a thin layer of pasta on top of it. Now that is the last bit of the pasta. Can I put this?
That looks suspiciously like split potatoes back there.
It does.
There.
I think it is.
And before I put the cheese on, it didn't say what sort of...
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that one that she did that was the mashed potatoes and sausages. She put ham on top as a substitute for cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Juice to add. So I just grabbed a few things.
Welcome just in
Mix them all
time.
together to make like a gravy-ish sort of thing. Now this is going to change colour dramatically.
There's your sauce. Mm-mm.
Is that tomato soup?
I think I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All over.
Cat vomit? I don't know.
Now I'm going to put some cheese on it. And yes, like a stupid idiot, I only bought a small amount of cheese.
I didn't say it.
Look at that for a small amount. Huh? Not fair, is it? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cheese. Stand up to do this, okay?
Kit Kat Meow, brag all you want about your cooking abilities. You will never create what we're looking at right now on screen, okay?
And the people you cook for. Thank you.
Next time I cook the cheese, I'm going to get a bigger packet. So yes, that is it now. It's going to go in the oven. It's going to go in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I think that's just to melt the...
Yeah, see, Lee doesn't like cheese, so she doesn't put it on the part that Lee's going to eat, which apparently is 2/3 of the pasta.
Melt the cheese and warm the sauce up. The sauce is seeping through now. It's going down. Lovely. So, yeah, let's see what it's like.
Lovely is a word you could use to describe this.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the end product of, I don't know, a form of lasagna. I don't know. Now, I know you saw the end product and it looked...
I want y'all to look at that pasta behind her there. She was not joking when she said it kept boiling. There obviously was dry pasta still on the bottom.
A bit not edible, but that is all of it. So I'm going to take a piece of, I'm going to take a piece of everything. So which I've got pasta, carrier and mincemeat. Actually, it's quite nice, believe it or not. That
Boom Shiki, everything's edible. Right? Like, everything is edible. Like, you could go out and you could, like, take one of the tires off of your car and, like, cut it into pieces and, like, boil it and eat it. I mean, everything can be consumed.
that bit of carrier was a bit crunchy. Right, Kay said it was nice, and I know it didn't look very nice, but it was. That's quite nice. So there's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like...
Well, we've all heard Kay's outro. Please go subscribe to Kay. We love Kay. She's one of our favorites.
She's adorable.
She's absolutely adorable. I would love to go visit Kay sometime and have a meal with her. Not necessarily one that she cooks.
I was gonna say.
I love Kay. She would not enjoy our content because she does not like people, reacting to her stuff. She doesn't have any sense of humor about it. She would think we were being mean. We love Kay, so go subscribe to her. So, all right. So we got this guy. If y'all remember the last time, this was the guy that was having the weird like teenager dildo vape parties or something.
Yeah, very weird, creepy man.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip ahead about to where we were, maybe a little earlier than we were. Okay, yeah, 50.
We're not quite there yet.
Nope. 58. Okay, this is a little ahead, before we ended. And then after that, we have Sarah Boone's body cam we're going to start. And then after we finish the body cam, we'll start her interrogation.
Bueno.
Yep. And then after that, after we're done with Sarah Boone, we'll probably get back to doing some Lauren. So, play.
That's why, honestly, I have no idea. I really don't.
I mean,
And I
if you didn't, I'm not saying that you might have known that she was a runaway.
And
I'm
boom,
not saying
she
But if you
barely
picked her
thaws
up,
the carrots
for
beforehand.
whatever reason, that would make more sense to me. I can understand, like, hey man, I didn't know that she was a freaking runaway. It's just some girls she needed help with. But
we got a new person.
The fact of the matter is, your vehicle was there. It's not like that's not, that's not. I mean, that's real. That's evidence. That's proof. And I'm not really getting a straight answer.
This dude loves that styrofoam cup. Like, you can tell he's stressed out, and the only thing he has to fidget with is that styrofoam cup. He loves that styrofoam cup.
I mean, all these other questions you're answering fine. But you're not answering this question correctly.
Finding out she was a runaway, scares the shit out.
yeah, this guy's trying to say he didn't know that the little girl was a runaway when, like, he went to go pick her up at her house. That's right. And so now he's saying, if I didn't know she was a runaway, I'd have shit myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that would have solved the situation.
I mean, what? I don't know, because I didn't know she was a runaway.
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me because, like I said, I went through it with.
I mean, I believe you didn't know that she was a runaway. Okay, that's fine. But you told me, that she was dropped off by a friend in Boone, but she was not.
She was.
Okay. Okay.
Convinced me to go get a girl that wanted to come down.
See?
I know, but dude, her being a runaway scares the shit out of me because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you picked her up. Like, you picked her up. Like, at no point... Like, let's just pretend this guy wasn't doing nefarious things. Just for the conversation's sake, right?
Yeah.
So you went in the middle of the night, because it was the middle of the night he picked her up. It's like 10:30 or something. It's like you went out in the middle of the night to pick up a young teenage girl from her house, and at no point did you get clued in that she was a runaway.
Well, how are you supposed to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was like a weird, 3-day sleepover party, too, remember? Yeah.
And then when y'all knocked my door and said, hey, is this girl here? Yeah. Well, she's a runaway.
Well, see how that feels better?
Oh, I know.
Instead of trying to be vague and trying
remember
to...
when I told you at my house? I've never been in trouble like this.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever been accused of me, and I have no idea how this works. I'm scared to death.
I get you.
And then, you start talking about vibrators. You start talking about, did I buy this or whatever?
Yeah.
All I was trying to do is provide a safe place because y'all aren't stupid. Y'all know these kids go and they go to these places and, they do stupid stuff. They party. I'm sure y'all know half the places they party.
Yes.
So what? You wanted the teenage party crowd at your pad so that you could give them your alcohol so they're not drinking someone else's and playing with your vibrators and not someone else's? Yeah, that's on the up and up, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That all sounds reasonable, right?
It absolutely does. I see nothing wrong with
that.
that.
CPS guy. Apparently, when I talked to him, he's staying at the house. I'm getting a hotel room.
Okay. Do you want me to step out while I talk to him?
No, he's not. I'm just going to send him a text.
Okay.
It can be as late.
Oh, yeah, and his daughter was out of town, too.
Yeah.
And I never will and never have go after underage girls. Never.
Officer. Do I look like a man that goes after underage girls? Look, I pick them up in the middle of the night. I buy them vibrators. I buy them alcohol and weed vapes. But do I look like a man that's interested in young girls, officer? I mean, come on, seriously now. I'm a community activist.
And honestly,
an educator.
Take a DNA test.
So what did they say in Serenity to kind of talk you into doing it?
Girlfriend. And
yeah, Boom. He doesn't go after underage girls. He just has them come to his house.
Yeah, she wanted to come down because
they come to him. It's like Uber Eats for pedophiles.
There, and I was so freaking tired. I really should have said no.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I've talked to her and I said I should have said no, and that's none of this would have been a problem apparently.
Apparently.
And I asked her, I said, hey, should I get this girl? Talking, about her and stuff like that. And I said, that's fine. But, and I guess, that's fine. But it's just one night. Don't do anything stupid in my house. I didn't know she was 14. She was telling me she was 16. And when we got back home, I went in back in the house, going to go to bed, and I heard my Ring doorbell. I went outside, heard the door shut. I went outside. My trucks were sitting like this. He had went over to my work truck, opened the back door of my work truck. Apparently, they were going to get in my work truck. and do their thing, I guess. Shut the work truck, lock the door.
Well, that would be a good reason why, to say that if everything was on the up and up, that you were not properly supervising these children. Because if we pretend that everything was on the up and up here, he had boys and girls at the sleepover, and he was just like, I'm going to go hide in the bedroom. Y'all just don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get back in the house. Go get in the freaking bedroom. And then, I was like awake for 30 minutes. Went back to bed. And apparently she came out, and I don't know if they did anything, but I know that there was hickeys.
Okay. So who went into your work truck again?
That would be.
That's probably what I had. What was it? Dang hickey.
So wait a minute, is he saying that he watched the boy and girl get into his work truck and he just said, oh, those two rascals?
That's what it sounded like.
I know I was talking through that, but is that what he just said? Like, what he's selling there is that he was just like, oh, these two rascals? Because then he's like, they did whatever and showed up with hickeys the next day.
That's sure what it sounded
That's what it sounded like, right? Okay.
They didn't get in my work truck.
Yes.
They did not get in my work truck. Because I went out there, called them, and shut the door and locked it, and said, "Get that fuck back in the house and don't come outside again."
Okay. So, all right, LT. So, Randy and I.
So
we clarify some things, right?
Yep.
You want to tell them what you told me?
So, I told him I didn't know she was a runaway. I was scared shitless when I found out she was a runaway. Fuck me into going up there and picking her up. And it was, we didn't even go to a house. She was like down by the street or something. They told me she was coming from a friend's house or whatever. She just meet us. Felt kind of weird, but they promised me, she's a good girl, said she was 16. Apparently, trying to date her or whatever. And I said, okay, because before I even went up there, I talked to her because I didn't know this girl. I didn't know. Talked to her. And I said, no, she's a friend of ours, she's good and stuff, can she come down here or whatnot? Okay. Well, y'all knock on my door, say she's a freaking runaway. I had flashbacks to my daughter and everything. And I've told him before, I've never been in a situation like this. I'm scared shitless because of her being a runaway.
He sure is shitless a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. Seriously, I'm completely honest, didn't know what to do.
The night of birth.
Yeah.
You can tell them.
Oh yeah. And then so I got there and I told him I knew.
This is unrelated, but you know how sometimes you can listen to someone and just know things about them?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell this is a guy that when something breaks in his house, he says it took a shit on him or that it shit the bed. I can already tell that he has described a lawnmower before as having shit the bed. I already know.
Her kind of trying to date
his
her or something like that.
refrigerator took a shit on
happens
him.
in my house. Stay right there in that chair. Don't go in the bedroom. And same thing. I said, you don't.
Yeah, exactly. This dude should try the lettuce, man. You know what? That actually might have been cheaper. See, I have reached a level of fatness where my doctor has actually prescribed for me shots because the side effect of the shots are less than the side effect of my being fat. And the shots are not cheap. But you know what? I bet I could have just gotten some Taco Bell lettuce and lost all the weight.
No, because then I'd have to go and use one of our other bathrooms, and I like my bathroom.
Yeah.
Which another reason she's mad is because
he's not gonna
follow also likes my daughter. And
yeah, I know this guy's describing his weird teenage alcohol-fueled dildo party, and it's boring, right?
Yeah, we're
talking about my weight loss shots. And
anyway,
come on, spice it up, dude.
I went to bed, and about 30 minutes, heard the door shut. Went outside, found my truck, my work truck's here.
Didn't he just tell his story?
I found out they went around this side, the back door, opened it up, and I caught them before they were going to get in my truck.
Did I back up?
Wait, no,
Shut the door, locked my truck, said, y'all get your ass in the house now. And I said, there's not going to be any of this shit going on. You stay in the bedroom. She went in the bedroom. I went back to bed, laid there, couldn't sleep.
Oh, he's telling the same story again, only this time he's more of an authoritarian.
Yeah.
This time he laid down the law. Get your ass in the bedroom.
Because I think they brought somebody else in, and they're like, okay, well, you explained it to us, now explain it to them.
Oh, okay.
But I really wasn't paying as much attention.
Yeah, and this time it's now go get your ass to bed.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes later, I hear the bathroom door shut. Okay, well, somebody might be going to the bathroom. I get up, go back out there to check. On the chair. I knock on the door, go in the girls' room. Not in there. I said, get them out of my fucking bathroom now. Went in there, sure enough, both of them are in the bathroom. At that point,
what do you want to bet he went in there with that Lorne grin too? Like, are you in here?
Yuck.
I didn't know what to do. Other than that, this is your friend. You make sure that he's, not doing shit in my house, trying to get back in the fucking room now. And then I went back in. I lay awake probably for 45 minutes or so. Didn't hear anything. I fell asleep. Get up the next morning. Everybody's kind of where they're supposed to be. I go to work, come back, wake everybody up, try to get things going. I see the.
See, it's so weird. Is this a multi-day, like...
It is.
Yeah. And sure, okay, maybe he kept them from, having sex throughout the night, but then he goes to work.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they can't...
And it's free for... Or is it
Well, it's daytime.
Oh, are they vampires?
Yeah, it's daytime. They
can only fuck at night?
They can only fuck at night. I mean, this is a completely bullshit story, but still. Come on, man. Think about it.
He's like, it's daylight. I'm safe.
I'm safe. I made it through the night. My dildos are pure.
I'm chewing them up and down, saying, "I'll get your shit. You're getting out of here. Let's go." Show up.
Who put the hickey on there?
That'll be. Mm-hmm.
Causes a rift between.
This dude's leaving hickeys on the little girls, man. This dude's leaving hickeys on them. Come on, man. How'd you ever watch TCAP? Come on, man.
About it. My daughters.
Even Lorne knew to put the hickey on the bot. Even Lorne knew that, man. Come on, dude.
It's hard to say this about my daughter. My daughter's probably the most mature out of all of them.
But you're having them over there without even her there.
But she wasn't there, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
A lot of times she does stupid stuff, but we talked about it, and I told her, she's... But I told her, I said, you're not, as far as dating and all that stuff, but it is as far as her, so it's not like her.
So you did go pick up?
Yes, sir.
So we're establishing that now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who was in the truck when you picked up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you come to know where to go?
Both of them. They both. Well, I think all of them do.
So when did you say, "Hey, we gotta go pick up my friend"?
Honestly, I don't know what time it was, but it was that evening.
Was it dark outside, or was it
yes, it was dark.
Okay. And how did they communicate?
And it was the one in this was that actually. I talked to Brady approached me about, "Hey, can we please pick her up?" The one that initiated it. And I went to and said, "Should I go get her, because I don't know this girl. Y'all know her. I don't know her. I don't know, who she is or anything like that." Neither one of them said anything about any.
So the story you're selling is that you didn't know who this girl was, never heard her name before, didn't know anything about her, never talked to her parents or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then some other kid at your sleepover says to you, "Hey, can we go pick up our 14-year-old friend?" Because I think the girl was supposed to be 14 or 15.
14, but he thought she was 16.
Yeah, I thought she was 16. And it's 10:30 at night, and apparently he's got to work the next day. And he's already got a house full of teenagers and stuff. And they say to him, "Hey, can we go pick up this girl?" And he's like, "Why not?
Well, of course.
One more kid I have to watch, and only this one I don't know their parents or anything. Perfect."
Well, it is perfect.
Well, yeah.
I mean, after
it's
all,
perfect if you're a pedophile, but I mean...
Yeah, and if you're having a giant dildo orgy.
Yeah, if you're having a giant teenager orgy.
Situation about her possibly running away or anything like that.
And I might have missed it, Randy, so forgive me.
Oh, you're good.
When did you find out it was a runaway?
When y'all showed up.
That's when you found
Yes,
out?
sir.
Okay. So nobody had told you anything
No,
about
because
it?
the female cop knocked on the door and said, "Hey, is there..." "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Is there a problem?" She's like, "Well, she ran away from home." I was like, "Oh, shit."
None of the kids have spoken about it prior to that?
No, sir.
Did anybody know that?
I can't attest to that.
Did they know if she had snuck out? Maybe not a runaway, but snuck out?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Okay.
I was just.
So you just went on blind faith through the kids, and we're going to go pick up this girl, and everything's fine. Her parents know where she's at, where she's going, and everybody's going to be home.
Yes, sir.
Officer. If you cannot trust a bunch of children at an alcohol dildo party, who can you trust?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I mean, if not them, then who?
You would agree, as a parent and an adult, just like me, that's probably a dumb decision.
It was an absolutely dumb decision. That's why I was telling him, if that decision wasn't made, there wouldn't have ever been a problem.
Yeah, he never even meant to do it. And everybody put your toys away. Everybody put your toys away. Bunky's gonna take them.
Got in the truck.
Bunky.
Introduce yourself to you, have a conversation. Go.
Leave my fucking truck alone.
Like, "Hey, this is..." I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I don't remember exactly what was said. I mean, there wasn't much conversation. She was talking with...
That's for safety.
So
they were all three in the back seat.
Okay, so you never really talked too much other than getting on.
No, she was super, like, respectful. "Yes, sir." Anything at the house, "Yes, sir." I mean, I didn't get any vibe that she was a bad kid or anything like that. She was very, nice.
Well, outside of her not respecting your wishes.
She was nice. I mean, sure, she brought a marijuana vape with her that I hit the roof over, according to him.
Yeah.
But other than that, and
somehow she ended up with hickeys all over her
yeah,
neck.
she got hickeys, and wasn't she the one that got into his box of vibrators and stuff? Like, other than those things, she seemed like a nice, level-headed girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Constantly
that
off
yes. When I caught him in my truck, I mean, I was pissed.
Look, Boom Shicky, all I'm going to say is that Buzz and Woody were also the names of Andy's mom's toys, okay?
I shut my door and said, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
Are you positive that you caught them prior to and nothing happened in the truck?
Yes, sir. I know for a fact. I caught them before they were in there because they just went outside. I heard the door and I went out right behind them. I'm very positive. And I'm also positive I caught them before they could do anything in the bathroom because I immediately, when I heard the bathroom, I went to check to see who went to the bathroom.
So all is what you're thinking?
Yes, sir. Oh, I know it did.
What time did you think you finally asleep?
It was probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock for the night, and then I got up at 6.
Okay, and they were all asleep at 6?
Mm-hmm. And nobody was sleeping with anybody.
Under our house fan or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll refill your water.
I would be having a completely different interrogation. Because if there were a bunch of teenagers in my house making noise and keeping me up till frickin' 2 in the morning when I have to work, I would be there for murder.
Yeah?
I would be there for murder. Because 5:30 comes early.
Speak with Detective Brown. Then we'll kind of wrap this up. Sound good? You want a bottle of water?
Yeah,
I got a bottle of water. You want to keep that as a pick up? I'll get you a bottle of water.
Oh, I don't have any tobacco out of it.
Do you want it water in a cup or in a bottle?
It does not matter, buddy.
I'll get you a bottle. It's a little bit bigger. All right, man. There you go,
brother. I've been dehydrated a lot, like 3 days. It's been hot.
Man, it's been hot, yeah.
Okay, Randy, so we've spent
It's
some time
gonna be hot where
together.
you're going to.
I feel a little bit more comfortable with you. Thank you for
It
clearing
just,
up the Longview thing. 'Cause
I'm sorry,
it
it's
doesn't
just-
make a lot of sense, to be honest with you.
it just scared the shit out of me when I found out she was
Whoa,
running
whoa,
away.
whoa, 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 whoa. You're saying this guy's story doesn't make sense? Look, okay, so he just had a bunch of teenagers over to his house
For a sleepover.
for a sleepover.
Without his daughter.
Without his daughter there. He had alcohol in the house, but he promises he told them that it wasn't for them, it was just for him to consume while he had a house full of teenagers.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, and yes, he happened to have a box of sex toys, and yes, the kids got into it, but he didn't want them to. And yes, he picked up a runaway teenage girl, but he totally didn't know she was a runaway. Why are you questioning this?
Yeah, I understand it perfectly.
I mean, it sounds reasonable to me. I mean,
and he told them to put away the vapes
Yeah.
in a very stern
Yeah,
voice.
he waggled
and
his
totally believed that they would.
yeah, he waggled his finger at him and everything. I know Boom Shicky believes this guy. Come on.
And I didn't know how to.
Well, and you probably know this, but I'll say it nonetheless.
I'm here to
Everything
party.
here, I mean, it kind of needs to be the truth, man.
Oh, I know. I can't.
Exactly. He had the Alonzo Wade defense. He had all this alcohol, but it was all for him. Oh, no.
We were planning on doing all that stuff, and I finding out she was a runaway. I mean, I was sick for like, I didn't eat for like 30 hours.
You didn't eat.
I was like, you know,
Did he say he didn't eat for 3 hours?
30.
Okay, I was gonna say, come on. Even I can. Even I can go 3 hours. Come on. I'm the one getting fat guy shots, and I can go 3 hours. Come on, man.
my daughter, and I'm like, dude, I did not. Oh,
I want to touch back on one more thing, though. And I want to give you the opportunity to clear it up. And if you say no, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I get it, but I want to circle back to it because I need clarification on it. The Spencer's trip, okay, was a sex toy purchase. It's not illegal to purchase a sex toy.
no, it was not.
Well, what's going to get you in a bind is if we do find out that actually happened, and you're over here saying it didn't.
You can't find out.
I understand.
It didn't happen.
But I had to put it out there on record and everything.
I get it.
So that absolutely never happened. You visited Spencer's. Y'all looked at them.
Me and visited Spencer's because she has a long belly button ring. She wanted to find a short one. And the only thing
Why are you taking this girl that you supposedly just met to Spencer's to look at dildos and buy belly button rings? That's weird, man. That's weird, right? That is weird.
That is weird. And wait, is this the same girl?
Yeah, this is the same girl.
I have no idea. With them bleeping the names, it's hard
Yeah,
to...
but this is the same girl, I think. Well, even
Either way is weird.
Yeah, even if it's not, it's another girl at his weird dildo party. Like his story is that they didn't buy dildos; they just looked at them. Like, come on, man.
said about the sex toys. When we walked back there, we laughed and.
They're like on display.
They're on that very back wall. You walk into Spencer's. There are tons of them. Okay. Which, I mean, whatever.
Vibrators as far as the eye could see. I ain't never seen so many vibrators in my life. You about 2 stores away from Spencer's, all you hear is and you just follow the sound of the promised land.
I can't even remember what comment she made, but it was like, and then we walked right out because they did not have what she wanted on her belly button or anything.
So nothing was purchased. No. So it was just a comment in passing.
Yes, sir.
Is there a possibility that she grabbed one and heisted it out of the store?
No, I don't. I mean, there's always a possibility, but no, I don't think so.
But nothing you witnessed or nothing that you would suspect she would.
Because we left
I don't think so, officer. I strip searched her pretty thoroughly.
right there to Spencer's is by Dick's, and we went to Dick's.
Hey,
And
went
the
to
Dick's, I
Dick's.
bought her sunglasses and a pink stand.
Why are you buying? Never mind.
Oh, did you buy her shorts by chance or anything like that?
I think I did buy shirts. I can't remember if it was Dick's because we went to a couple different.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you remember the Great Wall of vibrators, right? And you remember the sunglasses and the Stanley Cup, but man, I just can't remember if there was any shorts or not.
Oh.
She must have thrown them in the cart while they were at Kmart. That's what happened.
She was bored and she wanted something to eat, so I took her to get something to eat. And then she's like, "Hey, can we go to the mall?" Okay, cool, no problem. You know,
but to your knowledge, she didn't get one out of there. She didn't steal one or pay for it by herself.
No, sir.
Nothing. No other one other than the one you're familiar with in your house was ever present that you saw.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And it's pink.
What's that?
It's pink. The one.
Yeah, it was pink, and it was about like that. It was a little small, like torpedo, whatever you want to call them.
And you confiscated that back up and
I got rid of it.
Relocated all that stuff.
Yeah, and then I went in there because I mean there was.
I searched them all thoroughly for the dildo.
What I had in there, but I've had stuff in there for
Boom Chicky, that's hilarious.
Previous girlfriends and
well,
quick. Sorry, Mom almost touched me.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Are we keeping you? No, just sit there and play with your phone.
I know, so let's see, this is about a month now, I guess.
Okay. So y'all gotten pretty close in a month then.
Yeah. I mean, she's.
And I say that because not because of what you told me. I understand what you told me, but she also described you like a father figure.
Yes. Yeah. She's. She seems like a girl that's had pretty rough past. You know.
She seems like she had a rough past. So you buy her a belly button ring, some shorty shorts, and a vibrator? Okay, what about a white thong and a lock for her door, man?
In California, she moved here with her dad. I met her dad. Her dad's.
This must be a different girl.
Have y'all talked to her dad? No. So when y'all see him, you're like,
Or they're tripping him
she
up.
just got out of prison or something?
Yeah.
I kind of lost the plot here.
Yeah. This is either not the runaway girl, or they've got him talking enough to where he's dropping details he didn't mean to drop. And I just want to know about that vibrator. Was it curved?
Is 100% Jesus. He's, great guy to talk to. When I picked her up when we went to Dallas to pick up, before we left, he got us all three together. We prayed. We went and got her tongue ring. He's just.
She got a tongue ring.
Did you pray over the tongue ring? What's the point of this story?
Yes.
You got a tongue ring?
Yes. So that was with me. And
how did that go?
And her dad, because she tried to get me to take her, and I was like, I can't.
How did that one go? Not that there's anything wrong or scandalous about a tongue ring, but how did that go? Like, you got into a little circle and held hands, like, in front of the, the piercing place, and, like, just bowed your head, and you're like, "Dear Lord, bless this thy tongue ring." Like, how does that?
I don't know.
Like I said, there's nothing weird or scandalous about a tongue ring, but like, what's he implying there? Like,
take you, and once your dad's there, or your dad says that way, he may not let him. So I talked to her dad. Say, hey, she's going to get her tongue pierced, man. Are you? And she's saying that I can take her. I said, I don't know if they're going to allow that. I said, but I'll take her if it's something you're going to allow her to do. He's like, oh yeah, it's fine. We went there, and they're like, no, you got to have your parent here. I was like,
why didn't if. So, this guy, I don't know, man. So okay, they had their prayer circle about the tongue ring, and then he says to the dad, she wants me to take her for the tongue ring, and dad's like, okay, go for it, and then, like, finds out that dad has to be there, so dad... What is the point of this story?
I have no
So,
idea.
yeah.
I'm really confused.
He showed up, and the girls they all loved it because, they videoed it and everything, but anyway.
How long ago was that?
That was Saturday.
This past Saturday? Mm-hmm. So after we were there.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I made no noise.
How does your How does your daughter feel about your close relationships? Any jealousy, anything like that?
Oh, no. My super, I mean, unless she says something else, but I mean, mine and her, I've raised her since she was 3. My daughter. Her mother abandoned her. So it's been me and her. I mean, it's...
Yeah, exactly. I love how he's describing this grooming trip to the mall. Like, it's just this normal thing.
Super, very weird.
I mean, we're just...
And creepy.
Our relationship's unbreakable.
What's the relationship with like
sisters?
How long have they known each other?
That I don't know.
Wait, whoa. Okay, so you've raised your daughter since she was 3. I assume that means he's had full custody ever since she was 3.
Yeah, it's because he said the mom abandoned her.
Yeah, so you've raised your daughter by yourself since she was 3. You two are super tight, super close, practically the same person. And this friend that you took, for buying sex toys and tongue rings, is like a sister to her, but you don't know how long they've known each other. Okay, yeah. Go off, I guess.
He's never really much talked about her. I think that they met at a party or something, maybe. One of the parties out to go to.
A year ago. 6 months ago.
A year ago?
How long has she been in Texas? You said she came to California.
She told me she moved. I don't. It hasn't been that long. I want to say 6 to 8 months, something like that. So
6, 7.
Relationship's fairly new.
Fairly new, yes, sir.
But they're pretty close.
Yes, sir.
They do a lot of stuff together.
Not that I don't know what they've done together.
Right.
I mean,
wait. Do they do a lot of stuff together? Not that I know of. Then why are you saying they're like sisters?
I don't know.
Like, if I was to describe 2 young girls as being like sisters, I would say they're practically joined at the hip.
Yeah.
Always doing stuff together. Yeah, they're always doing stuff together. They go to the movies. They go to the mall. Yeah.
Last year's been a hard deal for me, because I usually run, make sure I run a strict home and all that stuff. And, one thing.
Sounds like you run a strict home.
Tell me she's going to do one thing and do another, and sneak out the house and all that stuff. And so we've kind of finally crossed that line to where, okay, honesty and, trust is in a relationship. And so I'm starting to learn more about friends that she's had, that she's known and stuff like that. I'm getting to meet some of them, just like who was at my house. And this time I went to mom when she dropped her off, and I went outside and said, hey, I want you to know I'm the only adult here, and if you need me, I said, send me your number right now so I have it. And we communicated a lot over the last few days, because originally I was supposed to go home like, I don't know if she's supposed to say one night or what, because I go check a house again.
That's right. He runs a strict home. The family dildo must be returned promptly. I was going to skip the rest of this and go into Sarah Boone, but it's now starting to get a little interesting.
Sling buddy in my building, and I said, I'll just drop her off equipment, or meet you. And then every day she's like, well, saying she wants to stay. And so I said, hey, as long as she's fine with you, I ain't making a freaking mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, just slap the irons on this guy.
Sorry, if I don't text her mom, she'll blow me up.
All right, Randy. Well, appreciate you coming in, man.
Well, I do apologize for my fear allowing me to. I mean, I should have said that to y'all at the deal. And it was finding out she was a runaway and not saying that right off the bat, or finding out, or letting y'all know, hey, I brought her here. So, I mean, I do apologize about that, but I mean.
Well, the good news is it's on the record now.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
There's few things you can't fix. You know what I mean? And so you fix that. So we appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Took a little bit to get it. But
well, it scared me so bad that, like I said, anybody that wants to stay at my house, obviously be there. That me and that parent don't talk or meet face to face, not happening.
It's probably a policy, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to, because I mean, it's just, I've got girls that, you know, or accusations or somebody saying that I appropriately touched girls and stuff like that. I'm not going to have that, you know? So
if there's anything else you can think of that you might think would help us, feel free to call.
Well, I do know this. If, I mean, I know nothing's going to come out of the CPS stuff because nothing happened, but if I need to get DNA, I'll be willing to do that.
Okay. Well, he'll know.
Look, if I need to give DNA, there's a whole box full of sex toys there. You can just get it from there.
Take that. He's lead investigator on it. So,
Yeah.
And if there's anything else that arises, reach out. If we have any questions, you mind if we reach out to you?
You call me anytime. I mean, I hate this situation, but I love you guys. You know, this is my hometown. So
We appreciate it.
All right, Randy, appreciate it.
Let's get back to it. Thanks for coming in.
yes, sir.
I'll lead you out the side door. I've locked the front door. It's after hours, so.
Huh, I'll be damned. He got up and walked out of there.
Randy Lloyd Smith pleaded out. On September 29th, 2025, he was sentenced to 6 years probation and 600 hours of community service on 2 counts of child grooming. He received deferred adjudication, meaning if he completes his probation, he avoids an official guilty verdict.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. So you're telling me this guy had a teenage alcohol-fueled dildo party. Basically a big teenage sex orgy, right? In which he was, you know, I guess the ringleader, whatever you would call the organizer of the event. This is Jim Roush here organizing the swinger party, right? And out of all that, harboring a runaway, you know, grooming, you know, the alcohol, all of that, he got 6 years of probation. It's like, what was it, 600 hours of community service? And if he completes his probation, they're going to not enter the guilty verdict because he got deferred adjudication. So if he completes his probation, then he doesn't even get the guilty verdict on his record.
That's ridiculous.
So he got up and walked out of there scot-free. And, you know, assuming, you know, we were talking about this the other night. You know, if you are otherwise a law-abiding citizen, you may as well just go out and have that one wild night where you do something stupid, right?
Yeah.
Because you're just going to get probation, you know, and if you don't break the law anyway, it's not really going to interfere with your life. You know, just, yeah, why not? This worked out for this guy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's not satisfying at all, is it?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I don't.
Satisfying note.
I don't really care what the next 7 minutes say, unless it's going to say that he was forced to castrate himself with a hot metal stick or something. I don't really want to hear about it. Let's just go on to Sarah Boone, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So next we got Sarah Boone's body cam. Not gonna lie, this is a little boring at times, because it's just body cam. It's, it's the cops standing around, talking to her and shit like that. And, this does get a little boring at times, but it's just like one of those Lorne calls that is boring. It sets up the more interesting stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now Sarah Boone was great. Derek and Hear Me Out have some great videos about Sarah Boone. They really follow this stuff. They really report on it. I'm an outsider to the Sarah Boone community, and my understanding is I probably want to stay an outsider to the Sarah Boone community. But yeah, it's a very interesting case, and she herself, she knew she was going away forever, so she decided to just prolong the process as much as possible. But yeah, so here we go. This nutbag. Dude, the one and only time I ever went to court for anything, it was for a reckless driving, and I had to complete a driving course, driver's improvement course or something like that. and if I completed this thing, it was like a 40-hour course or some shit. And they said if I completed it, they would remove the reckless driving from my record. And so, in the same parking lot where I worked, there was a driving school that opened up. And so I just went over there. We knew the guy, right? So I went over there and talked to him. He said, "Well, you got 20 minutes?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So we just kind of sat there watching some safe driving video talking about NASCAR. And then he gives me the certificate, and he says, "Take this next week." Yeah, don't take this right away. Take this next week, and you're good. And I paid him like $40, and that was the end of that. Yeah, it's just a game of hide and seek. This 40-year-old woman was playing hide and seek in a small townhouse. What's so strange about that? I mean, we play hide and seek all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But finding out where the cat has left a pile of bark isn't nearly as exciting.
Yeah, it's hide and seek for cat vomit. Yeah, or where did Mom put something?
Yes.
Yeah, what drawer did she put your kitchen scissors in? What drawer in the living room now contains her socks?
I'm still finding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found an empty Coke bottle in the utensil drawer.
Yeah. That's our hide and seek.
Hey, would you do me a favor, pull one of these spots just so we can get out of there? It's 607, so it's gonna be turned over to you guys.
Yep.
He was last seen last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
You can get all your guys.
Oh, yeah, and you always find it at like 3 in the morning when you're half asleep trying to go to the bathroom. You step on some ice-cold cat vomit, and then you're wide awake and looking for a cat.
Or one time, one of the cats was sick, and we had just ordered DoorDash, and the guys at the door, I had forgotten that I hadn't put just leave it at the door.
Yeah.
So I go to open it and squish.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I was like, and so I'm doing my best not to make this guy think that I'm terrified of him or offended by him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I do not want to put my foot down and smear it around even more.
Yeah.
So I'm just like half hanging out the door. I put up on the other side.
And certainly you didn't look like a weirdo, right?
No.
Yeah.
Out of there?
What's that?
You can get everything out of
Wrapping
there.
up getting info. You got a clipboard on the LEDs and stuff.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah, Weez, I didn't even wait a whole week. It was like my next day off was when I took that thing down to the courthouse. And they looked at it and they were like, "You completed a 40-hour driving course in like 4 days?" And I was like, "I'm that good." And the guy just shrugged his shoulders and stamped it.
Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
Oh,
you
there's
call
our
it?
girl.
What time did you call it? I got a time for it.
I think so, right? Yeah, there she
Hello
is.
there.
Yep.
Okay. You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information from the fire department.
The property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
He's walked that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
Yes, Sarah, that's the real issue at hand here is that you've got to go tell your property manager that your boyfriend's dead. Yeah, I mean, that's the most pressing matter right now. I mean, you should probably go do that.
Yeah.
She's the blue eyes white dragon.
I had a cigarette, but I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay, well,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
Officer, why do you not realize the important things right now are her cigarettes, her Dr. Pepper, and her property manager? Come on, snap two, all right?
Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
It's Armand, too.
Put the time.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine that probably most of you don't know this. Probably none of you know this, but front to back vinyl, like he also collects like, I guess the best way to describe it is like murder memorabilia. He has this like really cool collection of like he's got a letter from Jodi Arias. Like he is into this stuff. Like we talk about like these cases a lot. Like front to back should really start like front to back murder or something. It's like another channel.
That would be really cool.
That would be really cool, where he shows like his memorabilia and talks about the cases and stuff.
Yes, because I love true crime stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like I spend my whole day on like either TCAP or true crime at work, you know, and like yeah.
That you called it?
Yeah, I put that right there.
You got the time you called it? Okay, perfect.
I know that's a shock to everybody here.
You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and we drank last night. We had a.
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're not.
Oh, they're not leaving? Okay.
I think I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to, because this might be a real scene. So each of them has to put their name in.
Normally I just put everybody.
Yeah, you call it working.
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. This is the morning that she found George. I think it's Jorge, but they say George the whole time, so I'm just going to say George for the sake of simplicity. But like this is when they found him, and she is not the slightest bit torn up over it.
No.
Not even a little bit. Like she has had all night to process that this happened, and she is just like, this is just a part of her day. Like, the cops are going to show up, they're going to get the body out of here, they're going to bring her Dr. Pepper, and then, you know, she can get back to, you know, doing fuck all day like she normally does.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just a blip.
No problem. Like,
Yeah,
he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
There you go.
We've been doing
Oh, okay,
art.
so the reason everyone says George is because he preferred George. Okay. Well, that works.
And take stuff off
Thank
the wall
you,
to
Mr.
make new
Yep.
art put up there. Like, having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So
A
then
bottle
it's like,
of wine.
we decided to play hide and seek,
Ooh,
right?
Louise, I would love
so
that.
he gets in the suitcase. Okay,
Who is this guy?
that's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
And I'm sorry, I don't know if this is unpopular to dog on Sarah Boone's ex-husband. This might be just what everybody does. I don't know. But Sarah Boone's ex-husband is why there's a chair in a hotel room, man. Like he is such an enabler to this. Like I don't know, man. I don't even know why he bothered divorcing her. Like, I don't even know.
I tried giving her CPR. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department?
Look at her trying to now pretend she's frantic and crying and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at she's like, oh shit, I need to start acting like I'm upset about this. She's like, yeah, I woke up and found this morning and called you guys. Like, well, it's like 1 PM. Well, I mean, I didn't actually get out of bed till 12:30, which is #relatable.
Who?
Your husband or your ex-husband? Okay. Where does he live at?
Yeah,
Right down the
come
street.
on.
Okay.
I don't usually
So
grace
you
the
were
world with my presence this early, officer, alright? Come on, I mean, I know you might be one of these early risers that actually can hit the breakfast menu at the restaurant or something. But see, the movers and shakers like me, we don't get out of bed at any early time, right? Like, we get out of bed at like 1, 2 o'clock, sort of ease into the day. That's how we do it, right? Come on.
And who zipped him up?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You
that
didn't
I
take
know
any
of.
medicine?
No.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all that happened.
officer, why are you questioning this story? Like, come on, man, it's perfectly reasonable. They were doing puzzles, they were playing hide and seek, they shared a bottle of wine, probably a fine Chardonnay, I would imagine. Certainly not some Mad Dog 2020 or something. It was probably a fine vintage that they shared. And then, and he had an aneurysm. I mean, come on.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
Oh, Boom Shicky, you ain't lying. Like, I am naturally a late riser. Like, if I go by my own circadian rhythm, I'm late to bed, late up in the morning. But I've always had early jobs. So, like, I've always had to get up at like 5:30 in the morning. And now when I get to sleep in on my days off, my back hurts so bad that I just can't stay in bed. And like, I'm up by like 7:30 on my days off. And and we've got a good mattress. It's not the mattress that does it. It's just I'm old, fat, bad back. And now I'm depressed. Thanks a lot, Boom.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
what
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cotton mouth right now.
Come on, get her Der Pepper, okay? Get this woman her Der Pepper, because it is Der Pepper, not Dr. Pepper. There is no period. It's Der Pepper. Get this woman her Der Pepper, all right? I can relate because I love Der Pepper.
I know.
I would want my Der Pepper.
Ma'am, and
No,
you can't
you want
talk
your
to him
coffee.
until
She
we
just
know
woke
it's
up.
okay?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'd want my coffee. Yeah, yeah. No. That has to come coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm getting Lucas.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second.
And the most depressing day is the day that you have a doctor's appointment and you have the whole day
Just
off.
give us a
You're
second,
like,
okay?
sweet. Then we remember the coffee.
on the counter.
I can't move anything.
Oh
out of
God,
the
that sucked. That sucked.
That was awful.
Yeah, that sucked.
So
We're like, oh, we can finally go to the mix house, and the mix house is closed because it's Monday. And we're like, son of a bitch.
Like, I'm sitting
Here,
there.
I want you to sit down because I don't want you to pass.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Terrible.
So now, this is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
water.
Sit.
May
I
I have
don't.
water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
I need, please, I need water.
Yeah, weren't they like the half-gallon bottles too? They weren't even like the normal bottles. They were like the big bottles, weren't they? Like the big half-gallon bottles or something. Like the big jugs.
I'll get some for you.
222 Charlie, put you on it.
Okay, so you don't live here in this house?
No. I live down in Lake Renata Cove down
Lake
there.
Renata Cove, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me how you came here today, or...
Well, I've been calling.
Come down here, we gotta talk.
I've been calling since.
You've been following your ex-wife or current wife?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year and a half. About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day. So, her child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about.
See, I don't get what's up with this dude. Like, I just don't get it. Like, first off, if my ex called me up and said that, you know, the cops were there because, you know, that her boyfriend was found dead in her home and they wanted to talk to her, I'd be like, oh damn, that's crazy. What are you going to do, right? Like, I sure as hell wouldn't get in my car and go drive to go see her. But, like, also, you know, spoiler alert, this was a seriously abusive relationship on both sides. You know, George wasn't a good person himself. He didn't deserve to die, but he wasn't a good person himself. She hit him, he hit her. They were always drinking and having shouting matches and stuff, and they were probably either really annoying or really entertaining, depending on where in the housing development you lived in, right? And this guy insisted, like, he would call her up and like pester her about it being her day to take their child. Like, I would be so thrilled if the day that my child was supposed to go over to this drunken, abusive household, if my ex was too drunk to go pick him up, I would be thrilled.
Yeah.
This guy, no, he's calling her on the phone saying, hey, you know you've got to go pick our kid up, right? To take him to your drunken, abusive household. I don't know what's up with this dude, man. And then, like, didn't he start funding her legal defense? Like, I think he hired her first couple of lawyers or something. It's crazy.
Not always doing it.
Yeah, and she sued him for he still had to pay alimony and shit. Like, it's like when he was locked up and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then
she was back inside the lobby.
Finally got a hold of her at 12:49. Which
The landscaper's
told me what was going on and if I'd come over here, so I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to.
Who called? Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But
What? Like, it's been a while since I watched this video, so like I'm a little surprised by some of these things. It's like, what? So his ex-wife calls him up and says George is dead. And so he comes over, walks in the house and goes, "Yep, he's dead all right." And
That's
then
weird.
Like, this guy, I think, was completely cleared of any wrongdoing, right? Like, he's not any portion of this. But that's weird, right? Like,
that's weird.
Like, I would be like, I'd be like, call the cops. What are you calling me for?
Yeah.
I'm not a cop. Call the cops. Like, if I had the kind of relationship where I was going to go over and comfort or something, I might do that. But I'd be like, call the cops. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, no, we're doing the interrogation after this.
I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
But I called her
Do
initially.
you have water in your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Nothing? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she called.
No,
you
he's
get
a
over
Nissan
here.
I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be
Hey, I drive a Honda.
Everything's going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in the crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming. And then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front.
Take a look at Pudgy.
I didn't use the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw Meg.
I did.
I didn't really want to be in there around it, so I told her.
Well,
He was
just
playing
for
with
the sake
Lucky.
of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that. I've been over here before.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah.
Who here would go into the house?
I would not.
Like, if you got called and said, I just found, like one of your friends calls you and says, "I just found my husband or my boyfriend dead in a suitcase." Would you go in the house? I wouldn't. I might show, depending on, whatever, I might show up to be there to provide some sort of comfort or moral support, but I'm not going in the house of a potential murder scene. This isn't like I found him dead in the bed and I think he had a heart attack. If it's in the suitcase, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But no, I don't think I've stepped past that tile area.
Okay, so
I don't think. I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have. Well, sit tight for us. We're going to make a few phone calls, and then we'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical issues or...
I don't.
Okay, but you've met him before.
I've met him before, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they've got a...
Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, but this guy is such a cuck, man. She started going out to bars and drinking and stuff, and developed a drinking problem, and would bring home dudes from the bar, and he would just sort of politely ask them to leave and stuff, and dudes would show up at the house screaming for her and stuff, and she'd super seriously promise not to do it again, only to go out and find dudes the next night and stuff, and then it seems to me something had to happen for them to finally split up. This dude still wanted to work on it even though his wife was the neighborhood bicycle. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek. I might be a little wrong on some of the details there, but I think I've got it in broad strokes. I don't know what's up with this dude.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Whole fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You guys have called over here twice.
Maybe I'm being overly harsh on this dude.
5 times.
It just seems weird to me.
Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with... I haven't been here personally. So they have
he's currently on parole because of it, so...
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, last time he got, whatever it's called, retrial something or other.
No, my understanding is this is, the relationship Sarah and George had really is what I imagine, Lauren and Winnie would be like. Just constantly drinking, constantly fighting, one of them winds up dead. This dude, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this dude. I don't know, man. He's got a few bucks, clearly, and he's not completely ugly, so and I'm sure he has at least a 2-inch penis. I'm not sure why he was so dedicated to frickin' Sarah Boone.
He had to go to a domestic violence class.
Okay.
I know he was doing it at a parole officer, stuff like that. But I mean, every time she'd have him arrested, the next day she was trying to get him bailed out of jail. So I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from the tap. Passed out on it. Okay.
Drinking water from the hose. Can't get her to
Not a problem. I mean,
where's your kid need to be picked up?
Lakeline Elementary.
How soon though?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay.
I don't leave him out.
Let me try and get this going for you because I know you need that.
Yes. George would get arrested for the domestic battery, because they would show up and she would have bruises or something. But it was mutual. It was mutually abusive. He might have done the majority of the physical abuse, but she would do stuff like, call the cops, bail him out, hold over his head the fact that there was a protection order. She would call his family and she would be like, oh yeah, he's doing this and that, and then his brothers showed up and beat him up.
Wow.
Yeah, she was he may have been the primary physical abuser in the relationship, but this was a mutually abusive relationship between her and George. George was not a good person himself, but she was not a victim suffering in silence. They had knockdown, drag out fights and stuff.
Martinez.
Yeah, see, Brian, I would be so glad this woman was out of my life. Like I would be doing my best to try and separate her and the child. Like, I know there's only so much you can do because the court is going to award at least visitation unless there's something really egregious happening.
Yeah.
But I would be doing my best to put as many roadblocks as I legally could in between her and this child, because this was not a safe place for the child to go. And instead, this guy's calling her up on the phone, going, "Hey, don't forget, you got to pick our son up." Like, he's such a strange man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like bankrolling her life because, spoiler alert, neither of them were neither her nor George had steady employment. Yeah, they played the domestic battery yo-yo, where it's like she gets the guy arrested for the domestic battery, then she's the one that bails him out.
Go ahead and start making the
She
call.
refuses to press charges. She refuses to cooperate. And then right back to calling the cops.
J-O-R-G-E. J-O-R-G-E. His birthday?
2/13/78.
And this is the boyfriend?
Yes.
How long?
3.5 years.
Living together that whole time?
Yes.
Okay. And your last name?
Boone.
Spell it.
B-O-O-N-E.
First name?
Sarah. S-A-R-A-H.
Birth date?
10/10/77.
So, you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine.
Putting puzzles together, doing artwork.
Doing puzzles, artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. So he.
What time was that? Do you remember?
I'm sorry, it just always gets me when Sarah's talking about like their last night together. Like, it sounds like she's spending time with a toddler. He brought home his assignment from his class, and they put it up on the refrigerator because he got a good grade. And then they spent the evening like doing puzzles and painting and, listening to music. And then like they went to play hide and seek. Like, the way she describes it's like she's spending time with a young child.
It's weird.
It's very, yeah.
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by like what, 12:30?
Okay.
Well, I went upstairs at least, and
same Boom Shicky. I would love to see what their hard work was like. Like, maybe it was like sometimes I'll buy Paco these like watercolor paint by number like canvas things that when you're done they look like a painting. Maybe they were doing that kind of stuff, but I like to think they were buying the stuff from like the Dollar General that's just like basically finger paints and paper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fell asleep, forgetting that he was in the
suitcase. So you guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go seek?
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he...
Yeah, she had that Jodi Arias thing where she thought she was going to talk her way out of this. Like, she turned down the plea agreement. She just knew that when she got her chance to get in that courtroom, she was going to like just smooth the whole thing over. It was great.
I thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where it is.
In it. Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little joke.
It was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then you came back downstairs?
This morning? Or this afternoon, yes, when I got up.
What time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through. Jobs.
Yeah, he did tell me.
Life, all that good stuff. So I just totally forgot.
So you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About what time this morning did you start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because I was awake. But then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30.
Oh, did she put her son in the suitcase? I know in her interrogation she said she would never do that. Like, she's like, no. So did she? I bet she did. I bet she did put her son in the suitcase. Certainly.
Whatever it is, and I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase, and he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. So I unzipped it, took him out, and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
And air was coming out, and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR. You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
All
the
right.
person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical? He doesn't take any medication?
I don't know. I don't.
Derek, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's phone audio of her supposedly doing the CPR, and you can tell that she's not actually doing it. She's not even pretending to exert herself doing it. I may be thinking of a different case, but it seems to me there's the phone audio of her with the 911 operator, walking her through CPR, and she's just pretending to do it.
No, medical wise, I know he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had something to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Here's. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you.
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah. Go.
Denver, 29 residential, audible, 13023 Island Bay Drive.
I'll do what I can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
Okay, so I'm not spreading fake news. Yeah, there's a 911 call with her where she's just pretending to do CPR. She's not even making the. You know how Lauren will be like, rah, rah, to act like he's doing something. She's not even doing that. She's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's not even pretending.
Wow.
Come on. At least put the effort into it to at least pretend you're doing something strenuous. I don't know how many of y'all have done CPR, but I can tell you it is a strenuous activity, and you will have your muscles will be sore for days after doing CPR.
You should have a proper cancel the indication in the front door. 32 at 37. Motor unit on the channel.
The cups are right there.
Okay.
44 motor
Sit right here. Don't talk to the ex-husband right
Oh,
now.
I won't. Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope. All of it. It's secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these deputies has a pack from someone. Sit down and I'll try and get you what you need, okay?
Just cut, please.
Okay. I don't want you on your feet.
You want camera still?
Yeah.
Where's the place to talk about?
Want to talk over here?
Yeah, she doesn't even do a good job of pretending. She hasn't even cooked up a decent lie. I don't know what lie you could really make up for, this guy being found dead in a suitcase, but, she hasn't even cooked anything up. But yet she is, at the same time, convinced she's the smartest person in the room. Which, if Sarah Boone's the smartest person in the room, that's a really stupid room.
Yeah.
That's a really dumb room. Like Lauren's in that room.
After we got divorced.
It's still Boone. Okay.
Yeah,
And then your first name?
Brian, Brian.
Brian. And your date of birth?
5/27/75.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's in school.
He's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He's 9. He's 3rd
I
grade.
can't even start with how you would explain something.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be hide and seek, but she's zipping him in the suitcase.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't know how hide and seek works.
Okay. 6th grade.
She should have been better off to say it was a timeout. Be like, I put him in timeout. What I normally do for timeout is I stick him in the suitcase and zip him up. And, I leave him in there for 10 minutes until he thinks about what he did. And I sat down in front of the TV to wait out the 10 minutes, and I happened to fall asleep, and I woke up and I looked over and said, oh my God, he's still in the suitcase. And I went over there and opened it up and did CPR, and he's dead. She'd have been better off with that story.
Yeah, that would have been more
I
believable.
mean, that at least would sound believable, and she should have been like, yeah, we were drinking heavily that night, and, I sat there and I passed out, and I came to and realized, oh my God, I can't believe I shut him in the suitcase. Then at least she might be looking for, looking at, manslaughter or something, and not murder. Come on, man. Come on. Sarah, look, I mean, come on. I just shot that from the hip. Come on, Sarah.
Third grade.
Third grade. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so sit tight for us. I'm sorry it's so hot. Maybe the middle of that would be a good spot to stand. So we'll take it from there. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I left him in the timeout suitcase too long. He was in there for a timeout. I told him he's going to be in there for 1 minute for every year old he was, which would be, I don't know, 42 or whatever. And, and yeah, that's what he should have done. No.
I'm not stupid enough to get in a suitcase.
Yeah. No. Paco has her timeout in the closet, okay? The walk-in closet that I built off of the bedroom out of found plywood and stuff and old pallets.
220 south and 221 out for unit check.
Oh, I thought that was the dungeon.
Number 10, 12, and
Both.
1832.
I hit snacks there.
Want to do this now?
Oh, I don't know.
Did we get that dog by any chance?
My favorite part of all this is Sarah, this is all just formalities and it's all going to go away. She's just there doing all this. The cops are going to take the body off and they're going to go away eventually, and she'll finally get to drink her Dr. Pepper. And then, when they take her for her interview, she's just going to answer a few questions and go home. To her, she's got the perfect alibi, just perfect story, just locked down. You could say how you accidentally killed somebody, and that the cops are going to be like, you silly rascal.
Sleeping under the...
Oh, poor thing. So your backyard's not fenced? Okay. Because we put him in the backyard, and I guess he knew to...
Okay, so if anybody wants to off Boom Shicky, all you have to do is tell her there's a box of kittens at the end of one of those, one of those tunnels, one of those caves. You watch those videos with the people climbing in the caves and they get stuck in a crack and suffocate upside down in the darkness. Just tell Boom Shicky there's a box of kittens in there. So if you ever want to get rid of Boom Shicky, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that would not work.
Your dog.
Yeah, I'd be
thought the backyard
man,
was
that sucks
fenced.
for them kittens.
The dogs are outside?
No. We have them contained.
One's deaf and one's blind.
Okay.
That's why I was making sure they were under the table.
Nope, that's yours.
Wait,
So
Sarah
we just-
Boone had disabled dogs?
Instructions on what to do next. You got some water, good, okay.
One was deaf, one was blind?
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade? You're okay right there? Or maybe a little closer here where the shade is?
You're still on?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting up left-handed to
Oh,
the
no,
Poor
you're
doggies.
24 right now. What in the world?
23 unit check.
I'm like, nobody.
Who got the dogs? Did her cuck husband get the dogs?
50.
I hope the dogs came through this okay.
And then I
Yeah,
said,
fuck
well,
Sarah
maybe
Boone.
don't
I hope the
stop.
dogs are alright.
243 Delta unit check.
Am I have someone asked, and then he said, wait a minute, my ex-husband buying cigarettes and everything.
We can't let you guys communicate right now.
I know, so I was ask for one.
You want me to get a cigarette from him and bring it to you?
That's okay.
I could probably do that.
Ask for a lighter. Thank you.
No problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Cuck, can you go get this woman some cigarettes and a lighter?
I was going to have him arrange childcare.
Okay, good. For the child in school or the street. Okay.
Is my name on there yet?
No, sir, it's not. I need to get her on there too, and him.
Yes.
So they're en route already, probably?
Did anybody call him?
No, you want me to call?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were calling. All right, let me get homicide.
Wait, did she just say no one's called a homicide detective yet? Okay, maybe this entire area is just like overcome with stupidium or something. Sarah's probably sitting there begging for cigarettes. And dirt pepper. I want a dirt pepper.
I think you still have one in the fridge.
Oh, do we have dirt peppers?
Pretty sure you have one in the fridge.
Huh.
It's natural. You're nervous.
I'm
You
not
have
nervous.
anxiety. You're scared, right?
I don't know how to explain it to you.
It's okay. You don't have
Front
to.
to back vinyl, that does
don't know
not
how to.
surprise me in the
I'm
slightest.
just waiting for whoever, so.
I could tell you this. I'm going to be here just as long as you are. Including my...
Well, actually, that's not fair. I'm a little surprised people were throwing money in the lake.
All right, so just bear with us.
I know.
All right?
If you could like give me whatever updates or anything that you know of, that's just how I work, so I know like kind of what.
Well, let me look at my computer, see. We already got a detective on his way. He's on the screen. Okay. No, ella quiere lavarse las manos con... Honey, that's my corporal. Let me pick it up.
Oh, is that the one that, like, is that the detective there that ends up nailing her to the wall?
See, you had me at cake, Boone Chicky.
We should get a Costco membership.
We should.
I just want to know, is a chicken bake actually good? Because thanks to somebody in the chat here, I see a lot of videos that mention Costco's chicken bakes. And over time, they started looking pretty good. So I just want to know.
Sarah, you get enough water?
Is a chicken bake good?
No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott. To my understanding, you reside here? Yes. Okay. Is it just you,
But what about the chocolate chunk cookie? I bet that's good. I don't know, Derek, some asshole.
Okay.
Hey.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or there's 50-50? Yeah. Okay. So from what has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided you guys...
12:30ish, yeah.
Okay. You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then...
Was your son home at the time, or... No. Okay.
No, with my...
Ex.
With Brian.
Okay.
Decided to play... We're just stupid like that. Like, sure. We were putting puzzles together, and we were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then...
Boom Shicky, I'm not understanding the phrase "too much cooking." That I don't understand.
Is that English?
Yeah, I don't understand the phrase "too much cooking." What is too much cooking? Yeah, I don't understand too much cooking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I am not smart enough to decipher that.
I don't get that one.
Decided to play hide and seek, just being stupid.
Okay.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to dip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning or this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning?
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Or this afternoon?
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and...
Sarah's sitting there going, wait a minute, I can say no? Fuck, yeah. No, officer, I don't want you going in there. If we could just, wrap this thing up and, I'll push him out the door and y'all can just take him and we'll just call this whole thing done.
Okay. Okay.
Can I ask, is George, was he diagnosed with any kind of medical history?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of wine here and there.
I would like to make it the rest of the way through, but that 13 minutes is going to take us at least a half hour to get through. So I think we're just going to have to finish this next week.
Alright.
Because somebody has to work in the morning, the complete buzzkill.
It's not my fault.
Yeah. So I guess we'll call it done there for this week, and we'll finish this up next week and start in on her interrogation. Let me just snap a quick There we go. All right, we'll pick this up next week and start on her interrogation. So, anything you want to say to the people?
Take care, everybody, and see you next week.
Yep, see you later. Thanks for coming out, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. Kiss, kiss.